Hey YouTube, it's Rob L. Welcome back to my channel. So I did something which I thought I would never do again. I purchased another Gibson. So I ordered this guitar from Aliexpress on August 24th, 2022, and it arrived on October 1st. I ordered it with a few customizations, but we'll get into that later. It arrived well packed in the standard Aliexpress guitar shipping box. And here is the box cut open, and I'm about to see the guitar for the first time as you are. Here it is inside of the protective sheath, and you can probably already tell what it is. Obviously, it's a Zakk Wylde Chibson. Now, like I said, I had a few modifications made to the stock Chibson. I had an ebony board put on, and I requested that they leave off the serial number on the back of the headstock because the stock ones are always wrong. Here's a close-up of the fingerboard, and I can tell you that it feels and looks like ebony in person. One thing I noticed, and not a big deal, but the truss rod cover is wrong. The real Zakk Wylde Les Paul just simply says Les Paul Custom. One small issue, the bridge pickup ring was damaged in shipping, but we'll revisit this in a minute. And here's a close-up of the back of the neck and the headstock, and per my request, the back of the headstock does not have a serial number. Now, as you can see, the back of the neck has a very glossy finish, but I believe the real Zakk Wylde Les Paul Custom had a satin finish. Okay, and coming back to the damaged pickup ring, I simply took it out of the body and I put some super glue on it just temporarily until I can find a new pickup ring that would fit. And here it is back in the body. As far as the top and the sides of the guitar, I believe it's a vinyl covering that they put over the body and then they gloss over that. And here's an example of the binding work they did on this guitar. Not great, but not terrible. Not bad for under $300 shipped. And here's an example of the top of the guitar where I believe you can see the vinyl covering that they apply and they gloss over. It's not perfect, but from a distance you really can't see it. Here's another minor QC issue over here on the input jack. The screws are actually sticking out where they probably should be flush. Here's a shot of the inside of the control cavity. It's actually very clean and the wiring is very good. They did very good work, but they do use those kind of cheap, small Chinese pots that you get on most of these guitars. And another minor mistake on this guitar that's easily fixable is that the real Zakk Wylde guitar does not have a poker chip, so I took this off and I put it back together without it, and now it looks just like the real one. Okay, and the last modification here is that I'm going to be installing the Zakk Wylde EMG signature pickups. And that installation will be in a follow-up video. Okay, so that's it for this unboxing video. I do want to say that these Gibsons are great project guitars, especially for guitars that are no longer in production. I don't think that they are replacements for Epiphones or Gibsons. If you're looking for an inexpensive guitar to learn on or for gigging, I would honestly recommend still going with an Epiphone. I recently purchased and reviewed on this channel a Jerry Cantrell Epiphone Les Paul Custom, and I can tell you that those guitars are extremely well made, super high quality, and they are absolutely giggable. But again, these can be fun project guitars. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.